Me showing my functional lungs to a smoker. Me doing research on the latest dream drama. When you're trying to sleep, but get that random foot cramp. FNAF fans on TikTok confidently spreading misinformation about the law. It's just a headcanon. Me going into another comment section about something political, knowing fully well that it will be an absolute show. God, I wish there was a simple way to explain wormholes in this sci-fi setting. A conveniently placed pen and paper. Me showing a flash drive with some cheap malware installed on it to the flesh is weak motherfucker. Pokemon fans when someone likes a popular Pokemon instead of a popular Pokemon. The Pokemon had 1% more screen time than the other Pokemon, so you must hate it. Happy Wheels users and mobile game developers fighting who can make the most low effort, repetitive, and lazily made content. Creating and publishing a comic book, just so I can post my OC on r/top character designs. Drug companies coming up with the next unique pill shape. Me trying to listen to the weather forecast for the third time. When you've made a well laid out argument, and they point out a spelling mistake. Reddit algorithm choosing the most repulsive, disgusting, and downright depressing subs to show on my front page. Splatoon devs trying to convince their player base that the new King Summoned is called Megalodoncha and not Joe. Me normally, I can't dance. Also me with a sudden burst of energy after sending a risky text. 6-year-old me at Rainforest Cafe when the animatronic gorillas started screaming. Me when the phone I've had for 7 years finally starts to break down. Rasputin after killing Felwinter, realizing what he just did, you know. Boys activating remote control the second they see someone getting kicked in the nuts and start to scream. Power Skull is explaining why some random ass dude with a kitchen knife defeats a literal omniscient god. The random dude comes from a 37D verse without a cosmology or some shit. What Nintendo thinks will happen if they released any Splatoon merch at all outside of Japan. Small YouTuber. Wow, one of my videos got over 1,000 comments. It must have blown up. Me without medication in the comments. Creators at Warner Brothers when they see David Zaslav step into their office. Some guy. Wow, I love being paid to test pharmaceuticals. A couple hours later at the Glenmont Meteor. Release me. Release me. Me trying to escape the tetrahedron. I ran out of urine. Me on my way to my moonwalk classes. The Roblox employee who accidentally made the Headless Horseman package free getting dragged to the Road Torture dungeon by David Basaki. My cells. Phew. Constructing that scab was pretty tough. But now we can heal this wound safely and securely. My nails. Man, nothing is happening lately. Surge getting added to Sonic Dash. Plastic Manif bringing villains in alive was a class. NFT bros realizing I devilishly swapped out their raid venue with a comically large microwave. Me. This Discord server is so nice. I could see myself still being here 9 years from now. The civil war in mod chat that will cause the community to collapse in 2 months. Twitter users that only browse without tweeting watching as chaos unfolds. Marine biologists on their way to work. Mr. President, there are 2 dogs f***ing on the White House lawn. Me witnessing the monkey typing out in great detail on how I'm going to die on May 14th 2045 at 8:07:13 PM and then going back to complete gibberish. CIA agents after a bunch of dumb TikTokers start agreeing with Osama bin Laden. Roblox consistently managing to f*** up in multiple departments every 2 weeks despite being a multi-billion-dollar company. Red-pilled motherfuckers, after eating 100 of the red pills, Tylenol, they are going to die of liver failure. Boy, all of my contributions to helping the environment when Taylor Swift steps onto her private jet. Me after asking were you there to the teacher who failed my history essay I did based on Assassin's Creed. The mailman training the new pigeon to carry messages to other locations. Me driving my vehicle with 2 spinning cylinders with spikes attached to the front unaware that Squidward is rocketing towards them. Me destroying my life one day at a time. My grandma when I tell her I didn't eat. Corporations trying to gaslight us into believing that it is acceptable to play Christmas music in November. When a woman walks in front of you and the guys. Rick and Morty fans when a character spends 5 minutes on a single joke and stutter for the 50th time. Kirby fans explaining how Kirby is actually a horror series about an evil god of destruction who kills eldritch abominations on the daily with super dark and sad lore. No life motherfuckers on their way to blame Western culture for making women in video games look less like strippers after complaining about women in video games looking like strippers. I hope my child grows up to be a functioning human being. Undertale incest brun. Toddlers deciding to stare at the closest visibly disabled person the moment their iPod's battery dies off on the train. Big Ounce's funeral. Me when I try to count the insane amount of media that could benefit from having a game with the same idea of Dragon Ball's Xenoverse. Humanity inventing newer ways to discriminate against each other. Me deciding which cup/glass to get for drinking water, because I have a special connection with some of them. Weebs when they go to Japan and see an anime girl. What? How? This doesn't make any sense. Boomers. When a young person speaks out against objective evil. Roblox players who bought the Headless Horseman bundle for $300 when it became free. Serial murderer when a parallel murderer walks in. Your English teacher looking through the essay that you spent all night on to find one misplaced apostrophe. Boy, I sure do love selling cabbages around here. The Avatar. Health insurance companies on their way to deny coverage for a 4-year-old's life-saving procedure because it costs money. Democrats when bureaucrats learned how to ablast. How do you know all this? Me showing up to Dream's downfall. Piracy isn't morally wrong motherfuckers when you pillage their house at Cutlass Point and force them to walk the plank. Bethesda games be like. DreamWorks building up a streak of amazing movies with The Bad Guys and Puss in Boots 2, just to ruin it with Teenage Kraken and Trolls 3. People on the internet on their way to tell a depressed person to hit the gym. Nicholas Cantu Gumball Watterson watching everyone praise him after the Dream exposure video. Power scholars when the character I come up with in my head solos all fiction. Me when a prairie dog died thousands of miles away. Balls. Fortnite players when they can't wear 3 of their skins and Skibidi Toilet Tycoon anymore. This will kill the game. Hey, did you know that the VA for Gumball and Dream had beef on Twit? Instagram reel commenters when the most normal video in existence plays. Shen seeing his artist Sona being put in the Anzi comic artist Smash Bros. Context in calm. Square Enix spending millions of dollars animating a high quality fail cutscene for a secret non-canon boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 3 that they knew was so difficult. Everyone who played it would fail it at least once. Yeah, it's an RPG where an unarmed punch builders viab. Me if armed robbery was illegal. Me and the giant ass spider in my room agreeing to not kill each other as long as I let him stay there and he takes care of all the annoying insects. Me on my way to add Half-Life to my account. Valve made it free until November 20th. Uncle, why are you crying while watching a man call a crocodile a beauty? Me. The PE teacher, after I pull up to the 3-legged race on my own. Me slowly watching COD slowly turn into 60-pound Chinese knockoff Phantom Forces. When the feminists tell me and the boys not to treat women like objects. Nobody. Boys after peeing sometimes. Me when I see the cute kitty cat in the enclosure. It's labeled Jagger for some reason. Me playing Rayman Origins watching my mom entering the room meanwhile I'm saving the nymphs. Audiophiles when they see an unsupervised minor chord. And tinnitus when a child stubs their toe. All of humanity must go extinct to end their suffering. Hire a Harvard professor to calculate why despite texting every Twitch streamer in Austin not a single one wanted to f*** you. The Roblox employee in charge of the marketplace when Roblox HQ finds out what they did on November 15, 2023. Gaddafi ranting about Switzerland being a world mafia and not a legitimate state. Gaddafi also showing up at the UN with a proposal to abolish Switzerland by recommending it be split up and given to Germany, France and Italy. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more memes. Thanks for watching.